Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm back to do another lesson. This time for All My Love by Led Zeppelin. This song, I'll be honest with you, I learned this out of a tab book. And I was in the store, just looking through the book, and I couldn't believe the chords because it was something I was unfamiliar with. And the A minor in this position, the 8th fret, and remember that really caught me off guard that day. I couldn't wait to get home and try it on the guitar, see how it sounded. And I think that's what Page is doing. I don't think Page is playing A minor in the first position. I could be wrong, but I like to play it this way. So it starts with A minor, then it goes to, well, this is how the song works all throughout. The first verse goes from A minor to G to D minor. Second time around it's going to go A minor, G, to D. And that's what happens all during the song. So when it starts, different ways you could play that. So this is the A minor at the 8th fret, and it's kind of like a C7 shape. Your first finger's at the 8th fret of the high E string, second and the 9th fret of the G string. Ring finger is at the 10th of the D string, and your pinky's at the 10th of the B string. And you could hit the A string open with these chords as you change, and it fits. And this right here is G, because this is G in the first position. When you go down here, this is in this D position, the 7th fret that's G. And the way I'm playing it is I'm kind of playing with the high E string open and playing with the open E, or open A string, I'm sorry. And from here you're going to switch to a D minor. But I'm playing the D minor without the high E string. This is a typical, full D minor chord. You could play it that way too, but I just I like to play with the high E string open. And that's first verse. Second time. Switches to D, and I like to move that whole chord shape in G down to the first position D. And when the song starts, the chords are basically the same, but he's going to be starting to throw in bends. And for the part where when he's switching to the D minor, it seems like he's doing a lot of bends on the B string. And you're going to hit the open A string. Either hit that open A string or have your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string, which is A. And you're going to bend the 6th fret of the B string up. It's like a full step. And back to the chords. And when you switch into the D, he has a couple different things that he does. Sometimes he'll bend the G string up along with hitting that open A string, kind of like that. And there's another little riff that he does, and it's centered around this little chord, and this is D at the 5th fret. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there, but you're going to slide your second finger down from the 5th to the 7th on the G string, and then your first finger is going to be on the 5th of the B string. You're going to flatten your first finger. You're going to add your ring finger on the 7th fret of the high E string, and kind of do a little hammer on. And after you do that hammer on, you're going to come over, add your ring finger underneath your first finger on the B string, and slide it. This is a little tricky little thing that he does. And you're going to slide your ring finger and lift off. And yeah, so but it sounds good if you can get that down. It's a pagey little kind of, you know, I don't even know if I'm playing it right, but something like that. So you're going to go back to the chorus. When he's changing to the chorus, I'm just going to show you the main chords. C, E minor, A minor, G, F. But what he's doing is going to start down here at the 8th fret, and this is a C chord down here. Doing is, this is the C part of a C chord. Okay, at the 8th fret, my first finger is barring the first 2 strings. My second finger is on the 9th fret of the G string, and go from this to my ring. Second finger and ring finger are on the 10th fret of the G and high E. Slide that down from the 10th to the 12th, and back down, and then you're going to go down to the F, do the same thing down here, and when you go down to the F, you're going to be playing same way you were playing that C position. You're going to do that same thing down in the F position. And the same thing with your with this. And then there's so many changes in the song. Then it goes from this is B flat to F. The third time, switch to D minor, C, G, and this is when he's going to start doing the bends. You're gonna, for lot of these bends, let's see, it's a little bit different each time when he comes to that part. Sometimes he starts with the note down here, but for the first time, I think it's the 6th fret of the B string. You're going to just bend up. You're going to have your first 2 fingers, you know, underneath that finger, so you could get a nice full bend. You're going to move that down to the 8th fret, and then down to the 10th. But sometimes during that change, when it comes to that part, you're going to start at the 10th and work your way down. It's a little bit different each time. The last part I wanted to show you was a little solo that Page does in the classical. Back into the B flat. And I think there are a lot of different guitar parts going on during that. And there's one, you know, rhythm part. And there's another part where, you know, he's but anyway, I hope that this helps you. My camera's about to die here, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Hope you got something out of that, and take care.